This is your PsycheScription for emotion plus shame, shame-safe feeling. In the PsycheVita approach, signals are messages, and this signal often points to a need for better body awareness, emotional processing, and self-worth under pressure. If you're driving or doing anything that needs your full attention, don't do this now. Save it for later. In the next couple of minutes, we're training 3 things. Noticing activation earlier, staying with the feeling underneath it and not turning it into a verdict on who you are. Do this with me now. The smallest version counts. Before we begin, quietly rate your current level of activation from 0 to 10, where 0 is the most relaxed and 10 is the most stressed. There is no right number, just notice it. Bring a small 10% version online, not the biggest moment, just a small one. Maybe a moment you felt hurt, maybe embarrassed, maybe tearful, angry or shut down. Maybe a moment where the feeling quickly became, what's wrong with me? Just 10% is enough. Now, feel your feet on the floor, not perfectly, just enough to notice there's support under you. Let your jaw soften a little. Let your shoulders soften a little. Now, name one body cue in your chest and one in your throat or one in your belly. Just facts, no story. Maybe words like tight, hot, hollow, heavy, braced. Now, we're going to use 3-6 breathing. Breathe in for a count of 3 and out for a count of 6. Again, in for 3, out for 6. These tiny cues aren't the change themselves. They teach your nervous system another response is possible. Now, notice the feeling state underneath the tension, not the analysis, not the explanation, just the feeling. Maybe sadness, maybe anger, maybe hurt, maybe embarrassment or fear, maybe feeling too much. If your mind starts telling the story, gently notice that and come back to the sensation, back to your chest, back to your throat, back to your belly. Now, say to yourself, like an instruction, this feeling is real, and then it's not a verdict on me. Let those words land slowly. If you need to, return to contact, feet on the floor, jaw soft, longer out breath. Do this with me now. Notice the smallest 5% shift as we go. Now, quietly rate your activation again from 0 to 10. What changed, even slightly? If nothing shifted, that's useful data too. It may mean we need a smaller step or more repetition. What you just trained was 8.2 Somatic Attunement, 1.2 Adaptive Emotional Processing, and 3.4 Healthy Self-Worth. Practice this once a day for 7 days, and whenever the signal starts to rise, you're teaching your system that feeling doesn't have to become collapse, and emotion doesn't have to become self-attack. You're not broken, you're adapting. PsycheVita, skills, not pills.